Razor Ramon versus Shawn Michaels. Bret Hart versus Owen Hart. Bret Hart versus Steve Austin. Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker. And John Cena versus CM Punk. Up until yesterday, these were the only matches that Big Uncle Dave Meltzer had deemed worthy of full marks in his, let's just say, divisive star rating. Well, sort of. Obviously, I'm not including those 5+ Flair, Steamboat, Omega, Okada, etc. matches. The whole point of those getting big daft scores was because they were big daft matches that go beyond the usual criteria for wrestling assessment. But anyway, at NXT TakeOver Philadelphia, Andrade Cien Almas defeated Johnny Gargano for the NXT Championship, and me, Pink. What a match. If there was any doubt about Almas' spot at the top of NXT, there isn't anymore. If there was any doubt about Gargano's position as the best pure babyface in wrestling, there isn't anymore. If there was even any doubt that NXT could still put on the best match on the weekend of a Big Four pay-per-view, there isn't anymore. What we got was a jaw-dropping spectacle of convoluted sequences, advanced athleticism, a rich escalating emotion. Like, even if you could not have cared less about the two men in the ring, it was impossible not to get swept up in the sheer, I'm so tired just trying to remember it. The reason it was so good, actual wrestlers tell me, is because it was specifically structured to deliberately drain everybody watching of every last drop of hope, of fear, of shock, of every emotion a wrestling match can inspire in you. And unsurprisingly, Dave Meltzer agreed and whacked a juicy big 5 stars on it. Now that, of course, invites the question, was that WWE's greatest match in 7 years? Now, going purely off Meltzer's opinion, then, yes, but that doesn't mean it was. I mean, wrestling is inherently subjective, and no matter how informed one man's opinion is, it's still just one man's opinion. Now, don't get me wrong, a good Meltzer rating is something a lot of wrestlers genuinely aspire to get, so I'm in no way trying to dismiss it, but when one person is saying that this is the greatest match the world's biggest wrestling company has been able to put on in 7 years, it's worth asking the question, is it? Cena versus Styles didn't get 5 stars. Punk versus Bryan didn't get 5 stars. Shawn Michaels' last ever match against The Undertaker, a match a lot of people will tell you is their favourite or even the greatest of all time, didn't get 5 stars. So is Gargano versus Almas better than all those matches? No, seriously, I'm asking. Is it? I normally end these things with a bit of a stock phrase of let us know what you think by leaving a comment below. But no, genuinely, let us know what you think by leaving a comment below. It's a very, very simple premise. Was NXT's main event last weekend the single best match WWE have managed to do since Punk versus Cena at Money in the Bank 2011? If yes, why? If not, why? Please do let us know now. Until then, I've been What Culture's Adam Cleary, or the Dave Meltzer of pizza, as I'm otherwise known, and I'll see you soon.
Manchester, February 18th and 19th. Defiant Wrestling returns to the Bowlers Exhibition Center. See Defiant Wrestling Champion, The Truth, Austin Aries. General Manager Stu Bennett, formerly known as Wade Barrett. Plus, the Women's Champion, Kaylee Ray. Leader of the Curb Crawlers, Martin Kirby. The Renegade, Mark Haskins. Liverpool's #1, Zach Gibson. The Iron Man, Joe Coffey. David Starr, Jurn Simmons, Primate, and Rampage. Suitable for all ages. Tickets from just £15 at wearedefiant.com.
Well, would you look at that? You got all the way to the end of the video and your mother said you'd amount to nothing. What are the chances? While you're here, why not watch one of our other many possibly quite good channels, or watch another video which will be largely in the same vein as the quality content you've just endured. Go on then.